Namaste. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you may be across the beautiful globe. Hi, I am Destiny Forever Walks. I have a YouTube channel. And if you happen to come upon Destiny Forever Walks on my YouTube channel for the very first time, I invite you to come on and subscribe to Destiny Forever Walks. That is my YouTube channel. Once you subscribe, then hit the like button once you watch the videos. Like, thumbs up, hit that like button. And then you can also leave your comments in the comment box there. And if you want to get more videos every time Destiny is uploading a new video, then there's a bell notification. All you gotta do is hit that bell and you'll be able to ring, okay? So subscribe, share my videos, comments, and just like my videos. So guys, I'm jumping to this topic today. I'm going to talk today about the power of one. Let me first give a shout out to all of my subscribers out there. These are the most phenomenal, most powerful, most caring, loving people in the entire universe. They're family. These are my family, so I can't forget you all guys, because you all been my support. You are my motivator, my strength, my encourager, my teachers, my mentors, my guides, and you are my friends, but most of all, you are my family. So shout out to all my subscribers. I love you for all your support, for all that you do to help Destiny to become her better and greater self, okay? And just love to you all guys. Now, let's jump into this. The power of one. I don't know if you heard much about the power of one. Some may have, but let me give you a scenario of what the power of one is like. I'm going to demonstrate a little bit with the scenario that I'm going to use. Okay, the power of one. I'm going to build this scene. This is very poor neighborhood. And the families are from a very low income. And they don't have good jobs, and they stuck in this run-down neighborhood. It's drug-infested. There's killings, there are drive-bys, there are pimps on the streets. They are putting these little kids out there on the street corner as prostitutes. They grabbing the little boys up, and they pushing gifts and things they know that their parents can't give them. These famous brand tennis shoes or a jacket or coat or whatever it is, and say you go out there and you sell this, putting them drugs into their hands, then I will buy you that and I'll buy you this. And there is no way these families has no means of getting out of that environment. So this drug dealer, he owns this whole territory. He owns the streets, and he owns the neighborhoods, every house, every family. He has that control and that power because everybody's afraid to step out and stand up against him, even though they see all the things that this one particular person out there who's called himself the big boss of the neighborhood. They're afraid to stand up. They're afraid to speak out. And it just keeps going on and on and on, and no one has the power to go and stand up in front of the lawyer or the judge or whoever in the courtroom and say, I know, I witnessed, I seen. So this person manipulate and control with threats and whatever he may use to keep these people mouths shut. And they're afraid. They're afraid they're going to lose their families first. They're afraid they're going to lose their lives. They're afraid they're going to lose whatever the little bit that they have because they don't own very much because they got very low income. So this goes on for months and months and months and all the way even to years, just continuously. But just suddenly, well, not suddenly, over a period of time, one father, he just got tired because now he was coming after, he was coming after his precious children, his daughters, and he was trying to pimp his daughters and making little smart remarks with them, like sexual inclinations to them. And so he'd been watching how this guy been coming on his family. So now, okay, that'll push the panic button. That'll push the panic button because it's going on too long. Too many things that happened. You've seen too many other kids in neighborhood that are being shot down by drive-bys and all this. So one day, He riding this pimp, whatever you want to call him, he's riding, drug dealer, riding through the neighborhood as always, like he controlling on the streets. And he was watching him. And he saw that he was coming. And he said, this is it. He's no longer going to manipulate my family, my life, and especially not going to control the lives of my daughter. So he ran outside and he yelled at him, finally, the frustration and the anger. I'm sick and tired of this. And I'm going to end this today. So he goes out there and he starts to confront him. And he jumps over to his car and he snatched the car and he grabs him out of the car and they got into a fist fight. And everybody in the neighborhood, because the houses are all packed close and they're all tacked together, they saw the fight, so they runs outside, but nobody's trying to help them. Everybody's still afraid. They're so afraid of their own lives. They're afraid of the lives of their family. They're afraid that they're going to be killed, whatever. But nobody's sticking up for this one guy. All of a sudden now, I'm standing up for my family. I'm standing up now for the whole community. So nobody stands there. And they let this guy just beat him and beat him and beat him. And he beats this guy. He beats this guy. And it was just a brawl. It was a really bad fight. So the police comes. And guess what happens? Oh, the drug dealer, the whatever, the pimp or whatever you want to call him, the controller of the whole neighborhood and everything, he goes free. So they take the good guy, on down to jail and put him in, and he gets a court date. And he has to go to this court date. And so all kinds of things are looking bad for him. Because now they're blaming him that he started the fight, that he did this, and but they never could get enough records, enough information, enough witnesses to testify against this guy. So there's no evidence. You can't build a case without evidence. Nobody's talking, nobody's speaking out. The whole neighborhood is scared. They shut down, they trembling, and they act like they don't see nothing, they don't hear nothing, but they see it all. And they've been watching it for years, and it's been destroying that whole community, those families, their children, the parents in that community, and everything. It's been destroying their lives. Finally now, they force into court. Because now they've been called to the witness stand. And as they put him on the witness stand, oh, it's looking bad. Really horribly bad for him, because ain't nobody coming to his rescue. Nobody gonna stick up, and it's the same way it's been going on forever. So just about at the time now, he knows that, oh boy, I'm going down, and I'm going down real bad. I'm going, and I don't know when I'm coming back, because I have no witness. I have no one to stand up on my behalf. So the guy with the pimp, the drug dealer and all that, he's sitting over there in the corner. He's all cool, man, because he know I got this. I'm still controlling this. Because they ain't going to talk up. Because they know if they talk up, I'm going to take their lives. I'm going to do something to one of their kids. I'm going to do something horrible. So he think that, okay, all these people, a whole courtroom, they are never going to say anything. They never have and they never will. So just to before the verdict, the judge asked one last question. Do anybody have anything? Would they like to say? Have they witnessed anything? Oh, you could not hear a pin fall in the courtroom. They dropped their heads and they just like closed their eyes. Silence. Nobody's talking. Man, the good guy is about ready to go down the river for many long years. And finally, one young lady stood up and she spoke out her truth. She spoke out what she knows. She spoke out against him. She stood boldly. And after she stood up, then another one stood up. And then another one stood up. And everybody was speaking out now. Everybody was telling their truth. Everybody was telling what they know. They was giving evidence to what this guy has been doing all these years in the neighborhood, pimping these little girls, putting the little boys on the streets to sell drugs and sending drugs to them so they can take them to the school. And everybody now is speaking out. Look around and there's a whole courtroom. Everybody is standing up. People, guess what? That is the power of one. It only takes one person to stand up to speak their truth. You stand up, you don't know how much power that you're standing up is going to pull another person up, then another person, and another person. That is the power of one. Let's jump into this video right now. I want you to understand a little bit more. I'm going to give you some more scenarios from my notes, and That is what the power wants. Who's going to stand up? Who's going to speak out? Who's going to be bold enough? Sometimes, like I said, I don't care how afraid and how frightened you are, do it afraid. But you gotta stand up. Because if you never stand up, crooked, evil, mean, killers, murderers, whoever you want to call them, drug dealers, pimps, all that, it's going to continue going on. It's going to destroy the lives of your family. It's going to destroy your lives. And it's going to destroy the neighborhoods even worse than where you're living in. So somebody better be bold enough to stand out. And that one lady, when she stood up and she stand out and she spoke the truth and she told it like it was, and everybody now looking around, and all of a sudden, bam, it's like a domino effect, baby. I ain't no afraid no more, because we all are coming together and we are standing up. It only takes one. Let's jump into this, okay? I'm looking down at my notes because I got a few notes here. The topic today is called the power of one. The power of one man or one woman doing the right thing for the right reason and at the right time is the greatest influence in our society. The power of one is above all things. The power to believe in yourself is often well beyond any latent ability you may have previously demonstrated. The mind is the athlete. The body is simply the means it uses to run faster or jump longer or to move quicker or to shoot straighter or to kick a ball better or to swim harder or to hit further or even box better. That is what the body is being used, just that simple means. And that's what that mind is, the athlete. And the athlete is using those parts of those bodies, those extremities of the body to be able to form those different things. Always in life, an idea starts small. And it only a spelling idea, just a very tiny little idea, like I'm talking about that little tiny mustard seed. It's very small. It's like a sapling. Very tiny little seed. And that is just like a little idea. But then after once it gets into the ground, then the vines, it will start coming on the tree. And they will begin to grow so big and strong and so tough. They will begin to choke the life sometimes out of the tree. But that's the same way using as a scenario, that it will choke the life out of your ideals so it cannot grow, and that it will die, and you will never know if your big idea or any idea that you may have could have grown 30 meters through the dark canopy of leaves and it touched the face of the sky. It could have been your most ultimate, biggest adventure that you could ever imagine, but sometimes it just happens that way. The vines are people who are afraid of originality. The vines are people who are afraid of new thinking. Most people you encounter, they will be vines. When you are a young plant, they are very dangerous, because if you don't nurture and do what you need to take care of them and keep them fed, watered properly, fertilized properly, they are dying. They are very dangerous. You got to be very careful with young plants. So you make sure that you always listen to what you need to do to nurture that plant, as well as to nurturing your own self. So you have to listen to yourself. And it is better to be wrong than simply to follow the crowd. Now, listen, if you are wrong, no matter, you have learned something. And you will grow stronger, because after every mistake you made, there's a lesson to be learned. So if you do make a mistake, you do go wrong, then you had the opportunity now to learn from that mistake. So you definitely will grow stronger, okay? So, and if if you are right, then you have another chance to take another step to learn a whole new lesson that is beyond your fear. And then now you have taken another step toward fulfilling your life goal and your life purpose. So, please believe in the power of one. One person can make an enormous difference in this world. And I just showed you that scenario talking about this thing that happened in the courtroom. Only take one person to stand up, people. Everybody can't be a freaking coward and run and hide and just keep running and hiding and smoking your head and letting crime and murders and killings and all that. Somebody needs to stand up and gotta be a mouthpiece. And when you open your mouth, then someone else will find the courage and the strength in your speech and your opportunity to speak out. They will find that power too to speak out. So please believe in the power of one. One person can make an enormous difference in the world. One person, actually, one idea can start a war, or it can end one, or subvert an entire power structure. One discovery can cure a disease or spawn a new technology to benefit the whole entire human race. You, as one individual, can change millions of lives. You just don't know. Just by you speaking out, it can make a whole difference and can take a bad situation and turn it around for the favor of the whole community. It only take one person sometimes. It can change a million of lives. You got to think big. You got to think big that my words count. My witness counts. You got to make sure. Do not limit your vision, and do not ever compromise your dreams or your ideals. You just go big for it, put yourself out there. Creator God will have your back, and He will put other people around you that will cover you, and they will have your back, and they will lift you up. And they all, for you know it, we all speaking the same language. We all sing the same song. And we all sing the song of victory. That the victory is mine. The victory is mine. That we are all champions. We are champions. And you're taking down those people that is to undermine and destroy the lives of human beings. So believe in yourself. Believe in your own potential for greatness, because the greatness is within you. And believe that you can change the world. You have the power of the Creator God within you to change the world. Everything that you're looking for, I keep telling you, is inside of you. That is your power. That is your greatness. That is the power to stand up and be me self, to be your one self, that one person that can bring a whole hundreds or maybe thousands of other people into the arena where everybody is standing down on that one faith, connecting themselves to the divine power of the Creator God. So I'm going to say it again, believe in yourself. Believe in your own potential for greatness. And believe that you do, and you have that power to change the world. It is something that is within each one of us. The power is within each one of us, because the Bible said, I've given you power, and given you power. He's given us all that power to tread upon these enemies, this wickedness, against all evil forces over all the world. We just got to be that mouthpiece and that voice that He put within us to speak out our truth and tell it like it is. And you bring all this evil and all this wickedness and all the killings and all the murders and all the abuse and all the rape and all the prostitution, all the peddling of drugs that they've been pushed on our innocent young people. You got to stop that. You can do it by speaking out your truth. You have to believe in the power of one. I hope you gathered something out of that. Just gave you a quick scenario. Just go back and look at it. Let me give you a movie that you can go in and look at. You remember the movie by Tyler Perry called Daddy's Little Girls? And I think his name was Tyrone, that was running all over the streets and doing all these horrible, terrible things. And involving these little kids into drugs and selling drugs, and was messing. I mean, he was just go and find Daddy's Little Girl, and you watch that movie, and you see how all that played out. And you see when this guy, he got really fed up with all this stuff this guy has been doing to the neighborhoods, to their families, and he now was messing with his daughters and stuff, and he won't gonna have it no more. And when they all dragged him into court, it took one person found it in that whole neighborhood that kept running and hiding, not speaking out, stood up. Check out that movie. It's called Daddy's Little Girls by Tyler Perry. Namaste, guys. I will see you at the next video. Destiny is here. She's going away to get more information to bring your way. I will see you at the next video. Subscribe to Destiny Forever Walks and like my videos and share them. Subscribe. Like them. Thumbs up. Like them. Guys, I'll see you at the next video. Whether it's your house or mine. Namaste. That means I bow to the divine within you.